And in our top business story, UAE led the way for consumer confidence in the Middle East and Africa region, according to findings from Nielsen, recording 108 on Nielsen's Consumer Confidence Index, 8 points above a baseline of 100, indicate degrees of optimism and pessimism, and a rise of 1 point from the third quarter in 2015. Confidence declined over the previous quarter in the overall Middle East and Africa region, decreasing 6 points to 90. Among the region, Egypt at 77 reported a drop of 13 points compared to the third quarter, and Saudi Arabia a decline of 3 points to reach a score of 106. Pakistan posted the only regional confidence increase other than UAE, climbing 2 points to 103, and confidence held steady in South Africa at 82 and Morocco at 85. Perceptions about the state of personal finances amongst UAE respondents was positively impacted, going up 3 points to reach 63%, despite outlook on local job prospects having declined. Amongst UAE respondents, only 58% are optimistic about the state of job prospects, a 7-point decline from the third quarter. Meanwhile, the notion of making investments and purchases in the next 12 months saw a slight increase in optimism, going up to 2 points to reach 45%. In addition, according to the report's authors, the government's ability to continue to invest in critical sectors of economy has also given boost to consumer confidence. The Nielsen Global Survey of Consumer Confidence and Spending Intentions was established in 2005 and measures consumer confidence and spending intentions among more than 30,000 respondents in 60 countries. A new report has shown that the average price of Dubai properties fell by 11% last year, while average rental rates only saw a slight dip of 1%. Real estate consultancy Asteco's latest market report for the Emirate said residential sales registered across-the-board declines, with villa prices down 11% year-on-year and apartment prices down 8%. Villas in the Meadows saw the biggest price decline at 15%, while villas in Palm Jumeirah recorded price declines of 13% over the year. Apartment rental rates were down by 4% on average, with Sheikh Zayed Road recording the highest drop of over 12%, while Dubai Marina and Palm Jumeirah both saw year-on-year drops of 13.3% and 10% respectively. The report highlighted the impact of delayed project delivery in 2015 and a large pipeline for 2016, coupled with demand slowdown and continued low oil prices, placing both rental rates and sales prices under pressure. In particular, Asteco said a total of 13,500 apartments and 800 villas were added to Dubai's residential real estate supply in 2015, and a further 22,000 apartments and 7,700 villas are in the pipeline for 2016. This is expected to place downward pressure on rental rates all the way through to 2017. Top marketing professionals, CEOs and leading brand owners have attended the 8th edition of Marketing to Women conference held yesterday, celebrating the success of Arab women while also gaining insight into how global brands have achieved local relevance within the GCC market. Addressing a huge gathering of business professionals, the chair of GCC's Marketing to Women conferences stated that modern Arab women have become more and more resilient today, as more recent studies suggest that the growth in women's per capita income in the region is estimated to boom from $4,005 in 2012 to $4,785 in 2020. Adding that stereotyping women in the GCC region is still a lingering problem. Experts in the field of marketing highlighted that brand owners today need to adapt themselves with the changing reality and design their marketing campaigns based on the desires of the modern Arab women. Meanwhile, the globally renowned female trailblazer and record-breaking sailor Dee Kafari shared her insights into how employing social movement marketing helped in successfully delivering media messages to female audiences around the world. She also talked about her experiences of engaging with Arab women as part of her role of leading the Sail Arabia Oman sail team over multiple years.
Well, I first came to the Middle East a few years ago, and I was actually didn't really know what I was going to come to, didn't really going to understand how things were going to be different. And it was about educating myself. And I think when we talk about empowering the Arab women, it's also in reverse. We have to then educate the Western world to what's going on, what the culture is, what the issues are, what the sensitivities are. And a greater understanding allows them then to work side by side. And I see myself now as part of an international team, not a Western person helping an Arab woman. I see us working side by side and doing something impressive. And I think if we can do that in all our walks of life and sport and excel, that's a real powerful message to send to everyone in the world.
What's coming out in the Marketing to Women conference is the fact that, yes, we need to break stereotypes of the types of products and services that women want, because only then do we identify new products that might resonate with them and new services that would work for them. And an example would be the abaya market is a very big market. And very recently, a brand started designing abayas for the region. But local women have said, well, the abayas are great, but they're the wrong length for us. Or the headscarf is the wrong shape. Now, when you think about it, this is where you see the new ideas come out, which is if we are going to create products that resonate with the market and what companies are going to invest in those products, well, they need to make sure that it is designed with those women in mind.
During the conference, some women entrepreneurs attending the event stated that modern Arab women have broken barriers and created opportunities for themselves, and marketing campaigns today need to catch up with what's happening today. For the first time in the last 8 years, the conference explored 30 case studies in detail and also included special panel sessions on how companies need to align their corporate strategic vision to deliver their products and services to women in the region.
Yeah, I think to start with, the Arab women have evolved big time over the years. So if you want to be a marketeer today and do the same things you used to do 10 years ago, it's not going to work. You basically need to adapt yourself and adapt your strategies and how you are reaching these women as per the current environment we are living in. So Arab women now are a lot more vocal. They have a lot of opinion. They are definitely changing their views, and they have very strong views about a lot of things. And marketeers need to talk to them the same way. And that, for me, there are some brands who are trying to take that approach. Not all of them are doing it great yet. But in my opinion, just listen very carefully to your consumer and to your shopper, and you will get there.
Dubai-based hospitality group Rotana Hotel Management said on Monday that it plans to further expand its presence in the UAE with plans to open 9 new hotels in the country over the next 5 years. According to the group's chief operating officer, Rotana has plans for 4 new properties in Abu Dhabi and 5 in Dubai. They will add a total of 3,598 rooms, bringing Rotana's rooms in the UAE to 9,584 and taking the number of Rotana properties in the country to 44 by 2020. The 9 hotels will include 5 under the Rotana Hotels and Resorts brand, 3 under the Arjan Hotel Apartments by Rotana brand, and 1 under the affordable brand Centro by Rotana. The comments came during the hotel group's 2016 GCC roadshow, during which Rotana signaled its intent to launch new projects in Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Kuwait and the UAE. It announced the opening of 5 new hotels in Saudi Arabia in 2016, 3 new hotels in Qatar and 1 hotel in Kuwait by the end of 2018. The company stated that the GCC remains the largest source market for properties in the UAE and elsewhere, with around 37% of Rotana's room nights and 40% of the group's room revenue generated from the GCC region.